Good night, everyone.
Good night.
And we are sorry that we're late, but welcome to this week's podcast of Sisterhood Sessions. Feel free to like, share, comment. How are you guys? Good night, Mariah, our number one fan. I gotta get a gift basket made for you. How is everyone? How has everybody spent their Valentine's?
Have anything to say to the people? Oh crap. Hey everyone. So how is everyone doing today? How has everyone spent their Valentine's? How was everyone's week? How was your week? How was your Valentine's?
Valentine was also my week was very exhausting.
Every week you say that my week was very exhausting.
It was.
Every week your week is very exhausting.
What's the problem? You can't be exhausted.
Alright, so thank you, Chastity. So y'all feel free to like, share, and all that good stuff. This week our topic will be being consumed by judgment, which means basically people being in your business all the time.
Really for people.
Yeah. So let's talk about it.
You want to go first? Still love the Davis last name for sure.
Ah, they do. They love my business.
They love you. They really love you. So
but like the whole thing is being consumed by it. It's like I'm in a phase now where I'm learning to not allow people's opinion or what anybody has to say to affect me. So I think like that's basically the whole point or the whole idea of not allowing certain things to consume you or to affect you in such a way that like your mental capacity is just so thrown off just worrying about what people have to say.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but sometimes too, like rumors or what people say, sometimes it gets to the wrong person. Or let's say, like for example, you're in a relationship right now as you speak, and he's getting to know this version of you. But imagine he's hearing so much gossip and this about you, like it could affect you too.
Yeah,
As much as he's saying
could.
like you don't want it to get to you, sometimes it actually do get to you.
But that's the whole point of having open communication as well with your partner, because there's a lot of things that we already discussed or we already know, like, okay, this what people can say or this what can happen or like those kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff, I feel like certain things you're able to get ahead, but it's just allowing certain things to consume you and to not, like, basically to just tell people fuck off. Like, your opinion, like people's, like I say, I'm just in this era now where it's like I honestly don't care. Like whatever people have to say. Don't get me wrong. Like when you first, if someone first tell me something like, "Oh, I hear this," or someone, I can rally up, and then when I catch myself, I can be like, "Sningo, why did you
What you
even?
mad for?
Yeah, like what you mad for?" That's even like okay. For example, like when I did my surgery, when I did my BBL, like I was like, oh, I don't want people to know because people can say this and people can say that and people can this and people can that. And now I like, girl, you spend your money.
Your money.
You spend your money to do your
They
shit.
have a dream to do it.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of times it just be like where people so consumed, so caught up in your life because you basically living their life. Like and it even goes back to like just jealousy.
Yeah, but old people always say, if you ain't being talked about, you ain't doing nothing right.
Agreed.
So you have to be the one to separate the fact that you're so involved in my life. Written in there too, they're looking for an error. Like, oh, you only see X, Y, and Z or whatever. But my main thing, my brother always told me, and take it from me too. He said, if they don't do the 3 F's for you, I mean nothing. If they don't feed you, if they don't finance you, if they don't, then don't worry about it.
Yep.
And I think that's what stuck with me. See, they say was get rally, but I get rally up too. So I cross and carry on until I catch myself. I'm like, you don't do nothing for me. So what am I mad for? What am you right? Like pressure like that stuff.
Why even entertain what you have to say? Because it don't matter. Like. It's a saying, I try to remember how it goes. It's something like the rumors are just as. So I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's some saying that it says something about rumors is just as dumb as the people who carry them, or some foolishness, not foolishness, but something like that.
Which is
it
true.
Says. So
but sometimes too, rumors can make the innocent person look very guilty.
I agree. And then too, I feel like it's just what you respond back to. Like not everything deserves a response. So I think it's like even though people talk or people say certain things, it's just like I say, not allowing that to become your identity. Not allowing certain things to say this is who I am because this is what people had to say or this what. Like no, like just say fuck it, fuck them, and move on. Like you know who you are.
Correct.
So you should be able to know, like, hey, if this person's saying this about me, like, okay, it's a rumor, move on. Either you clear it up and address it, or you just leave it alone.
Or you just don't tell me nothing because why you so comfortable being in that circle in the first place and coming running back to tell me? I don't want to hear that.
What you mean, like, if somebody comes to me telling me something about you?
Correct.
First of all, I feel like if someone coming to you talking about me, why is it that they so comfortable coming to you to talk to you about me? And then secondly, if you could tell me a whole long conversation to say, oh, they say this and they say that and they say this and they say that, you was entertaining a conversation. So if you was entertaining a conversation about me, don't tell me just what they say. Tell me the whole conversation. Tell me what you had to say too.
And a lot of people miss that part also. Especially in this little island. And the worst part is like they see you, hey girl, how are you? Say call me a B at this point, call me a bitch.
But I have this new thing. You have 2 times. You have no, not 2. You have 3 times.
That's plenty.
No, you have 3 chances. 3 chances to, if we are not friends on social media, and I see like you on and off my profile, you have 3 chances to be there, and then I can send you a friend request.
I don't.
And then after you don't accept it within a couple hours or a day, blocked. Because why are you in my business? What is there on my personal social medias that you're trying to see? If you don't want to be my friend, that means that you want to be my friend if you stalking my social medias.
I don't I don't even go ahead and check who viewed myself publicly. I don't even
Well,
have the time.
I do.
I don't have the
I
time.
do. I'm sorry.
The closest, the most people ever see is like if you have my personal contact, whether it's my business number or my personal one.
Little
Even more,
boss,
my mom, my personal, obviously.
I suppose a little jokey in there on
Oh, what's up?
Facebook.
No,
but
you get too much fucking jokes. That's the problem.
no, I jokey in there on Facebook.
Yeah.
But nothing to, nothing to do.
Mm-mm.
And then after,
It's be dark humor, friend, and you know it too.
well, you just gotta get.
So they go right there and be like, yeah, you see that? They probably circling. No, this poster that go there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. So we wondering why they want you post if you're too busy kiki on the video. Or you mark someone deal with your profile.
Oh well.
Oh well.
But yeah, they got three strikes in there. I've done plenty blocking these last couple of days.
How?
What do you mean how?
I thought you was on vacation. How you?
And I
When I on vacation, I checked for my. I
was
was
on
checking my
vacation.
phone.
I had a very good weekend. Very relaxing weekend. I didn't really do much. I mean, I do a lot of walking up and down and what I went to do, but I didn't really do much. But what's going on? Y'all ain't talking to us tonight. We're not getting any kind of feedback, nothing. What's going on, people? How do y'all feel about people's opinions and being concerned by what people have to say about you and all that stuff? So anyway, let's talk about something deep with people's opinions. This is what put me in the whole situation where I'm at right now.
Go ahead.
The so for me, I think being in the space where I am, like just wanting to live my life so openly and so freely, is hot topics. So after my whole car situation, it was just
Chaos.
right, and then it was like,
Who got the hardest scoop on what happened?
and then it just was like so much things like I hearing about myself, like I hear this one paid for my surgery and this one is do this for me and I just fuck this one and I just do this and I just do that. So it just was like, hold on, wait, like y'all know more about me than I know about myself. So even with all of this happened, all of that happening, it was like, for me, it was like, when I fell into the depression, when I went into like that state where like I didn't want to be seen, I didn't want nobody talk to me, like I just was like not myself and completely out of it. I just said to myself, I was like eventually daily as I started to put my pieces back together, it was like, Sonika, why are you allowing these people to get to you? Like, even when me and Deli started dating, like I was like, oh, I don't want people to know that I dating nobody because of this, and this. He was here, and I was like that. I think that kind of was like the wake up for me, because even when we went out, it was like like I looking over my shoulder, like Jesus, these people can see me and they can talk with me and they can this and they can that. And for me, it was like, Sonika, why are you doing that? Because here it is, you have somebody who pouring so much love into you and doing this and doing that, and like he don't care about what everybody else have to say, but you care about people's opinion. Like, no, you can't do that. Like, you at the same time you hurting yourself. And even too, that's something that we just do and end up making ourselves sick by it, like we just bring sickness on ourselves, from worrying about certain things. Like, you putting yourself into depression, you putting yourself having anxiety and all these things just based off of what people say. Tell people, fuck them, suck your ass. They don't pay your bills. They don't do a fuck for you. Live your life the best way you see fit and possible. Like I'm not a gossiper. So for me, when people start to like gossip and stuff, I just be like, why y'all so in my business? Like, You know, like,
everybody looking for some type of the new tea,
right.
the new tea. I must say, with your situation, I must say you're stronger than me. The first thing I told you was like, this was gonna happen in front of your home. I would have packed up and leave. What if
And the
anybody
thing
knows
about it
me?
was, it was
I
like
will
I
pack
was
up and
ready to,
leave.
like I was ready. I was at the
Because
point
it's
where
scary.
I was ready to, like, you know, like for weeks I was sleeping in my front room or in
And
my
it's not. I
window.
didn't find it funny.
Like, yeah, and
I
it's
didn't
like,
find it like
and that's
something
the
to
thing,
gossip
like,
about.
that's the thing, like people like so envious of certain things when it comes down to your life. It's like your downfall is become people humor.
Highlighting.
And it's like certain things ain't don't be funny. Like I don't know if y'all like if people actually realize that, but
Because that situation could end up worse. And that's my main thing about it. Is like, for example, let's go back to a couple of years ago when that whole situation with me and my ex. And when it happened, everybody was like, "Oh, I wonder who's the mean girlfriend." But y'all didn't realize somebody's whole life was taken. That's
right,
what
like
y'all focusing. Y'all
missing
focusing
the
on.
bigger picture.
You know, we still didn't discover till this day who's the one who took his life away. And I'm still dealing with the fact that, oh, the family is this, and it was too much going on. You know, but right then and there, everybody's trying to focus on, oh, I wonder who's gonna scrap it out the funeral. For God's sake, we put them on the rest. What's wrong with y'all? And y'all didn't realize mentally, like I couldn't take it no more. And I was like, you know what, let me
But the
just
thing about it is,
Uh-huh.
when is them?
oh God, they looking
Oh
for
my
sympathy.
goodness, like
I tell you what,
like people
This-
don't understand or feel until it's them in the
Yeah.
same position. Like sometimes people is be doing so much more worse things than what you doing. Like
And
you
they
talk
doing
to somebody or you sleeping with somebody, like they feel they like, oh, that's who she talking to. That's, and here it is, they doing the same shit you doing.
Flowers.
You fuck, some of them is be selling they at least you only talking to somebody and have some kind of pride and decency to yourself. Like some of them is be selling their vagina, but they talking about you and what it is that you doing and have
I
going
tell you,
on.
selling it 3 times for the week.
Oh my god.
I hope y'all ain't doing it for $250 either. No, for real. Because I was trying to figure out you worry about me. I busting my ass over a little piece of thing like that. Come on, man. But you focusing on my lifestyle? No. I work hard for what I have. And like I said, I could have gone left. Anybody could have get hurt. I could have. And like I said, in that moment, it wasn't nothing funny.
And even not even just that, like I could have lost everything. Like think about my business here, my life is here, you know what I mean? Like here it is, I off the island and this happened. I mean, okay, it's at the back of whatever now. Like I don't care about the situation at all anymore. But you set me up for bigger and better.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
So
yeah. Oh, I can handle it.
And that's something like I don't care because it's like whatever it is that I doing or
everybody, and I mean, with everybody too invested in everybody's lives around here. It's like, oh, who car is that? Or who that is?
yeah,
Like
like
who?
y'all get
Who? The
it.
question, who? Like ours. Like mind your business.
Yeah, like
Mind your business.
like I just feel like people just need to get a life. Like
Are you speaking a foreign language? You are speaking a foreign language. You don't know how to do that. You see a pirate around the roundabout?
that's what they always just say. That part
And
is
that is the
definitely
honest truth. You'd be surprised who know you. I remember I was working.
I never knew so much. People knew who I was. Like when people came and was like, "Oh, Stanika," and I like,
They
I
know your
didn't
last
know.
name too.
I didn't know these people know me. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, what? Like, do y'all know who I am? Little old Stanika. I just stay in my corner and mind my business.
They definitely do their research. They definitely do their research.
But yeah, someone said it's so hard to tune out the noise.
I know.
No, she mean.
That's how I look at that.
She mean on the thing. She was saying it's so hard to tune out like the noise when you're being talked about.
I mean, like I say, different people take it another way. Whoever said that, honey, like I say, if they don't fuck, feed, or finance you, think about it that way, block it out. Because if you address in this room and that room, you'll be running around all day, every day.
Not everything deserves a response.
Correct.
And to be honest with you, a lot of times people just only looking for you to respond to certain things so that they could have something to talk. Like, I can guarantee you, even off of this live, this has been the first time that I've ever publicly spoken about my car situation. So I can guarantee you, like, even just off of this, like, how much people probably can say, oh, she talk about it, or she this, or she that, or whatever the situation is, like, whatever. But people only be waiting for you to address certain things or to say certain things so that they could have something to talk. And I always tell Lexus this too, like, a lot of times people will come to her as my friend and ask her certain things about me or say certain things to her about me so that she could react off of it or try to clear certain things up or whatever the situation is, just for them to go back in now and say, oh, Lexus tell me, or, yeah, and not even just her as my friend, any one of my friends, like anyone who people know that I just be with, and even to vice versa. I'm sure like people will come to me and ask me things about her, just basically trying to get me to say certain things about her or whatever. I was like the other day, somebody I can tell you after the live, somebody texted me and they was like, Lexus got my home. I say, what you mean home? So they was like, they see, so I say, go ask her, like, why are you asking me Alexis business? Like, if you want to know something, ask the person.
But that's
like,
what I don't understand. They normally do that, or they talk behind your back. But
I
my main problem is
if
that
I say something, I can tell you I say.
no, you know when I have a big problem, when the person come to me and they say, someone say, don't do that.
You like to let them.
I don't say no, someone say I was calling him, but you know, your problem is, you know what my problem with you is. I call me, but your problem is you say, yeah, Lexus, tell me, come
No,
on.
I don't say Lexus,
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I do not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't never say you tell me.
Liar. If the person looking right at me, Stamika don't even wait. I tell you, no, I can tell you right away. Then I used to get mad at me. Now I'm gonna go. I can tell you right away.
Tell me right away. That's
right?
like I never used to say
right? Then they lift up their head and looking right at me, and I say, ah, shit, man. Like, you don't wait till I leave the spot first. Like, what's your problem? Then when I go ahead and tell you months later, weeks later, why you do that? Why you don't tell me? No.
So I don't care who friend you is. He's my friend or their
I don't give a rat.
What you scared in their face for?
Come on.
No, because why you so comfortable doing certain things in the front of my friend?
I am legally blind. I don't see nothing because you stupid enough.
But thank God, my days are out of over though.
Thank God. Because you don't take, yeah, Lexus, or you even have to say it. It's like, okay, the only person in the hair in this space knows this girl is this one person in front of you. Who you think they gonna think it is? Of course it points back to me.
No, they shouldn't be doing
Then
it.
they come to me. Yay.
They know you can tell me, so.
You know, my problem is I dop everybody. I feel like, yeah,
yeah,
then they think it's cool.
They knew that you was coming to tell me.
Yeah.
They knew that. So.
Oh, boy. I still don't get put in the dog. I was like, God.
But yeah, guys, y'all are so quiet tonight. Like, I reading these comments and it's like, we have two comments so far. Y'all very quiet. Say hi, say hey, let us know that y'all here. Say something. But yeah.
We ain't talking that nasty to that, y'all.
Yeah.
Anytime we talking about something sexy or quiet.
But
we
yeah,
have a mixture of both, okay?
But yeah, I know it's much easier said than done. Oh, hey, Mariah. This is not Mariah. This is a different Mariah. This is my Mariah from Freeport. Hi, honey. How are you? How's the U.S. treating you? I shouldn't say that too loud, but I hope you're good.
You just dropped the ball on everybody. Now I'm under with Mariah. Tell them you're on vacation, okay?
Oh God. But yeah, like Toto was saying, you know, is out. It's harder to tune it out. Over like saying, hey, I ain't gonna let this get to me. It is hard to tune it out. But I think when you know yourself and when you already like put something in your head to say, um, something I ain't in like
Entertainer.
yeah, it's easier said than done.
It's the problem too. A lot of people don't realize what kind of damage it is be doing. Like, let me comment on what she said. Because what if I have something more extreme going on in my life, and this is my 13th reason, and I leave the tape for every fucking money and end it all. Like, you don't know what person I have in my life right now, what's going on, to the point where I say, you know what, let me just end it all because I wouldn't be a topic anymore. Then it's like, oh my God, I remember we were this and we have this memory that don't do that.
I hate when people bring things up from 10 years ago, and I had to catch myself. I had to catch myself no later than the same week because something happened years ago when me and a female was in an altercation, and this particular girl, like, she brought it up to Delhi some weeks back or whatever, and I'm like, how's that even relevant? Like, I wonder if when people sit down, like, do you know that, okay, certain life lessons bring changes and stuff like in people's life, or like, what is it like? Why is it that people just try to follow you with your past? Like, nobody perfect. Everybody have a past. Everybody have skeletons in their closet. Some things y'all is even be guessing on because it's like, you can't go and like Toto say, she say Abaco people is really trying to run with the narrative of other people's lives. Correct. And that's so true. And not even just like in Abaco is horrible, but anywhere that you go,
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. And I feel like certain things you can't do, or like, what is dating to y'all? Like, what's dating?
Ooh.
Like, because if I single and I say I go into have a drink with somebody, like, why it have to be that I fucking that person?
I had a topic today with one of my friends who came over, and we were talking about it, and she said this guy reached out to her and he was like, let's go have lunch, and she was like, well, I down now, I can, and he was like, why not? So all in a nutshell, like, laying down to the end of the conversation is basically like I said, so most of the time when men invite me out, some men, it's like, let me take you out to eat, then let me get something off you later. But if you're doing it, that's on you. But don't think I'm the person who's going to do something like that. By the end of the day, for me, it's like, you don't know who this person is. This might be my cousin, this might be my old classmate.
That's like even when Justin was here or whatever. Justin is my best friend. You only know Justin is my best friend is if you know us from Freeport.
From back at home.
So when Justin came here, like, we went a couple of places and stuff like that or whatever, and I saw people looking like, but then she just was like you could just tell on their face, like, expression, they felt like me and him had something more than that.
Listen, me and him like mix up so much. I'm the biggest whore. Trust you me around here.
I think you worse than me. I think from what they done say with me, friend.
No. You know what happened? They stopped seeing me. That was the problem. No, what their problem is too. And this is the scary part where people were saying, oh, I didn't know you back at home. When I tell you all I gone anywhere.
That shocked me too, because a lot of people even ask me that. They're like, oh, she back here. Oh, she back here.
Wrong with y'all?
But see, this what Toto just say, I don't say publicly because of other people's narrative. Like, that shouldn't even be something that, like, that's your life. That's your coochie.
I ain't gonna lie, she right. But that's like the other day, I didn't realize I posted on the wrong number. I posted on the wrong number and I say, and I said, you know what? Oh well.
Yeah, but
you know what?
See, I was just like that too. But I think like now, because I'm in something that's settled, like I'm committed in this relationship. Like I feel like that's more or less why I so much more open with it. Because I feel like a couple months ago, like that was me. Like I didn't really want to date publicly or do certain things. But at the end of the day, it's like when you sit down and you think about it, what is dating? Because I would think that dating is me going out on dates and figuring out if I wanna settle with this person, or I wanna do this, or I wanna do that.
Correct.
Even though this is my question. And I really want y'all to answer me on this, please. what makes a female bad?
Oh,
Like, I want to know that. Like, what makes a female bad?
any men on our podcast and on the live tonight?
I don't know. Like, I need for them to comment.
I need a response from a man to say that, because I don't understand. That term alone, I never understood it.
Because you have girls who just be in the church and doing whatever, but you don't know their business. But they fucking, or let me not say fucking, they having sex with multiple men. Does that make them bad? You have females who may not be having sex with other men, with numerous amount of men, but they being seen publicly on dates. Does that make you bad? You have people who in relationships and cheating with with someone else. Does that make them, like, what makes a female bad? Like, is it someone that's friendly with their vagina, or just like to flirt, cut up, like that kind of stuff? Like, really, what makes a female bad? Because what I hate too is we as women don't stick together just based off of jealousy. It's like, before a man call you bad, a female will do it. And it's so sad because us as a society, or us as women, we don't stick together. Like, we just tarnish each other's name, and it's so sad. I guess when they see you with too much men.
Now, which other term are you talking about? That's the question. If that's the case. But you want to have something the person.
But what if the people who they see you with could be your brother, your uncle, your cousin?
I just want to say, normally the people you see I'm out with are the person I'm dating.
That's the thing right there. Like, 9 times out of 10, I don't be.
If you can read the room clearly, then you catch on wherever
you may see
coming
me
from.
That's what I'm going to say. You may see me walk up to the person for a slight second or something like that.
But normally, like, even when I was in a relationship, like, normally I would hang out with my sisters and my group of friends. But if you read the room, you know, like,
Levante so funny. When Levante say, someone call him, right? Some person call him, and it's like, oh, Stanika was snatch up with so and so, right? Levante says, Stanika? Snapchat? Not Stanika. So when I tell him, like, yeah, it was true, like, I was Snapchat, right?
Oh, this is serious.
Levante say, if you on top of a roof getting grind, I can tell them that was you. So I said, Jesus off the cross, that wasn't you. Because I know my friend. I say, oh, God. But yeah, like, 9 times out of 10, if I talking to somebody, the person who I talking to, like, I don't be wrapped up with that person at all. Like, you may see me go to them, get a drink or do something like that, but that have to be like my people. Like, we in a relationship, we done established that, like, yeah, you can see me wrap up with them. But somebody who I just talking to, getting to know, or whatever.
Even if they see how we interact, like, I normally get off. It's a whole bunch of ha, whatever. So right in there, you could tell off the bat. Whereas this is not the person, but automatically from they see with this person. But my main thing about that, it normally is these females would run all type of talks like that, you know. But my main thing
and that's
that,
what I decided.
you come in my circle, you can say, hey, that's your people, and I'm gonna ask you why. Do you like them? Then I got cute, I play Cupid. But don't go around spreading my and talking about, oh, you deal with this person. My friend no bait. I know he don't flicking bait. Why would you mix me up with that type of person? Not speaking this.
I know who you're talking about.
No example, but yeah, that one. You know, like, I'm talking about that's on the level I know them. So, like, why would I mess around with something like that? I'm like, come on, man.
Like, put me with somebody better.
Please.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, females just, I don't know.
They're the first one that will tarnish your name around here. Then after, when the men hear it, it's like, oh, were y'all friends? Yeah, 6-10 years ago, I know from high school. Girl, you don't know fucking me, girl. You know me.
Oh, God.
You don't know me. The girl from the farm and this now is a different episode. You don't know me.
With the chickens
Don't
and
piss
scroll.
me off. They don't know me, girl. Nah, that girl was that was a hot head. I am changed.
But I think people don't allow you to grow.
No, they still stuck in 10 years ago. Yeah, I remember she said, okay, even for example, there was this girl, she posts up on TikTok. Beautiful girl, she have a nice business going on. Her baby daddy leaked a video of her like back in 2017. This girl was snotty. Because all she was saying, like, yo, I have kids now. Like, why would you do something like that and X, Y, and Z? And it's like, some people don't want you to be great. And I mean, think she was like, if I was low, I could have bring up things you did in the past when you didn't have this. But she, I don't care about it. Like I moved on. Why you can't move on?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it tells it's terrible because this is the person you laid with and had a whole child with also. Right. So like, my daughter's gonna grow up to see this on the media.
And some things like they just don't. Like certain things might have been deleted or do whatever, but it still is follow you.
Yeah, cause
like I can guarantee you, like from today, like not even from today, like my car situation was what, October? That was in October.
Of course.
And I sure 10 years from now, if somebody describing me, they can be like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't remember the girl who car get burned down, blah, 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 blah. And I like, what's it to you? Do you have to buy the car back? Like, did you pay my insurance? Did you buy the car? Like, why? Like, why y'all just don't allow people to just live their life and move on? Like, stop talking about things that it being way back when it happened. Like, it even ain't that big of it. Like, it don't have nothing to do with y'all. Like, some things y'all just gotta learn to, like, let go and allow people to just live. And the thing about it is, so many people don't live their truth and don't be their authentic self based off of worrying what it is that people can say about them or what it is that people can.
None is crack me up when I think about, like, you meet people who in their 40s still partying like they're 18, still running their mouth, like gossiping about people's lives or whatever, and you look around, they don't have nothing going on for themselves, but you worrying about the 25-year-old who have a line, who have this, or who have a little business. When did you even try
Not
to
even
start
that,
a business? Like, I'm all like focusing on.
They just be even upset, like, let's say this 25-year-old, they wearing Gucci and they always in designer and this and that.
The first thing they're gonna say something.
Oh, I hope she's investing some money. She just getting grind for things. Like, okay, if she just getting grind for things, she could sell and make. But you don't know what they have. You don't know what she have. Right? You don't know what else she have besides that. Mm-hmm. Y'all like, I just feel like people who gossip, like, I just feel like they just be so miserable with themselves and with their life. Correct. Like, you just a old miserable
cunt. Of course, I can say it. Cunt.
But yeah, like, y'all gotta stop doing that. Like, y'all gotta stop trying to live for people. Like, that's what it is. Like, you trying to live for people or telling people how to live their life. Like, allow people to live their own life for who they are. Right. And if y'all would stop that, people would actually be themselves and be happy. And y'all probably would be happy too, because y'all focusing on yourself and not people's business.
I thought about, then again, we always say, what you give to the world, you can't take back.
But what if I ain't giving it to the world? What if you just in my business?
Then,
trying to figure out something.
Then you don't know nothing unless I let you see what I want you to see. And that's what people is getting mixed up, whereas that I put out that, hey, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, but you don't know who's funding it, if I'm funding it with extra business. Sometimes people go based off of, oh, she only has worked at a bank, or she only has worked for Island Lock. How she get this particular vehicle? I could have been, some people know how to say it, I could have been joining a piece of ace. You know?
That, you know what is killing me?
When they always go up what you
say.
How you know what I mean?
But hold on. When you saying that, this one just make me laugh. When people say, oh, this one paid for her body. Oh, this one. I don't work it. I don't do nails on my own. I don't have a full business or full clientele. Like, even to the point where my regulars be trying to get in on a certain day and can't get in until 2 weeks later. I don't have a full schedule. Yeah. So it's like, why I need somebody not to say, oh, if I talking to somebody, they ain't giving me money. But
No.
why y'all feel like everything that a woman does, like she can't do it independently?
Like you have to be a man. And I want y'all to believe females run this road nowadays. You know, times has changed. Time has been changed if it's anything. I remind me when I used to keep on, but I still go now. So every time I bang in, you know, American Airlines is the first desk you see. From like buying that line out the whole, everybody again. I try to figure if I fly in the plane, if I order it for free. What's the problem? I don't worry. I said, oh shit, I short X, Y, Z. My thing done book. And if you see who would book from my account, it's my name. What's the problem? I don't borrow nothing. I think of me watching playing things now. My God, you know they say, yeah, she getting grand for somebody now, so yes, I am.
No, now you getting grand from somebody. Yeah, that's why you back home.
That is never true. These people stick around, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, like y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop
You
that.
have to mentally be strong around here, and like I said, if I keep on minding people, I'll keep on moving, which I am gonna move. But you keep on running. My sister's the same runner in the family. Like when shit get out, I spark up and go. Because I let things get to me for real. Because I said before I blow.
I even remember like back in 2019, like I was dating this guy, and when we was dating, like the girl was how much months? She was about, I want to say 5 or 6 months pregnant when I found out, right? And I felt like everybody knew that. Like I so embarrassed to go anywhere. I was like in hiding, and that was one of the reasons why I packed up and I left Freeport, because of how I felt about that situation. And it went back to like our topic is allowing people's opinion to consume you. Like that was something that I allowed to take the best of me. So I feel like you say, like I understand what it is to say, you know what, I can't take no more, just pack up and leave. So my advice to anybody who feel like they going through so much, or like they just feel like okay, they can't take it anymore, whatever the situation is, like some things you could do as a relief. Like I would say a new environment would be something that would be good for you.
Correct.
If it's something like that hard or whatever the situation is. But for the most part, like small things, when people start to talk about you or do whatever, tone the noise out. That's what the saying is. Empty barrels make the loudest noise. So people who don't have nothing going on for themselves, or
they're gonna forever be in
life. And you probably doing way more or way better than what they doing or what they was doing at your age, or like if you're all in set, you doing way better than what they doing, and they probably could even see the purpose on your life or your drive or your goals and stuff like that. So just keep pushing and try your best to tone the noise out. I know it's hard, it could get to you, but for the most part, try to just tone it out and do the best that you could to just be you and be your true self.
And even then, sometimes find something to say. For example, like I said, I always narrow it down by saying, should I really let this get to me? Like, I have this going on for myself, and find something that makes you feel happy. Because a lot of people are walking around here are very unhappy.
Yeah.
They so unhappy to the point that they say, no, let me just tarnish somebody else's reputation or your name or whatever. You don't know me from a can of paint. A lot of people have this thing where they like say, oh, people I know Alexis.
People hear one thing or see one thing about you, or you a key with them one time, and they feel like they know you. Like, oh yeah, I know her. No, y'all don't know me. Like, y'all don't know that person. Just because y'all know one little thing, do y'all know, okay, when that person go home, what they just do, or what side do y'all know anything personal different from what y'all hear about that person. Like y'all had a heart-to-heart conversation. Like how could you sit down and say you know somebody? Y'all don't know people. Stop doing that.
Sleeping on people's couch, playing up sleeping in their car, and you have a lot going on.
And like something Toto just say, she said most of the things I know about girls I heard from men. Men are the biggest gossiper, which is true. The other day, someone asked me, say, "Oh, you used to talk to so and so," and I like, "Oh, you know that?" And it was like, "Oh, because someone who I used to talk to, they tell the person tell them, and they tell," and I like, men really bitches, like why you say, and the thing of you won't believe the craziest thing is me and this person used to talk when I was living in Freeport. I done been out of Freeport for 6 years. So this being over 8-9 years ago, and you talking about this today, like now, like you telling somebody that you used to talk to me, and I'm like, what relevance is it? Like what you getting out of telling them that me and you used to talk? Sometimes I feel like I'm a celebrity.
That's what I say.
It's an honor.
That's why I say no pictures, please. That's why I have to. I happy. I have 2 TikToks because whenever I post up, I go on my other TikTok. Wales be sending us with a little arrow. Cause why my the forward button, little arrow to the button to the bottom. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They talk with me too. I see. I had a couple shares well on
boy, listen to me. They like to send me, boy. What?
Yeah, you
the
see.
Little arrows.
I had a couple shares on there.
This have you right down here, just sending you away. What Charles be saying? Then again, I don't care.
Oh, that's on yours? No. What 100 and something?
Hell no.
I got it.
She says, you can do it. No. Oh boy.
But yeah, for the most part, try to just live your life and be your authentic self. I can stop repeating that. Try to just live your life for you. Don't mind what people have to say. I think once that's something that you put in your head and you stick with that, it'll be so much easier because you learn to cancel out the noise of what anybody else have to say.
Correct. And like we said previously, if people are gossiping about you, you're doing something good.
Yeah, definitely.
You're doing something good. You caught their attention, you're doing something good, and you keep it up. You don't stop what you do, you keep it up. If you take 3 flights out the month, take it.
Yeah, do things to make you, like, if you feel like you can't, like, let's say you have something going on that's so overwhelming to you and it's something that's the talk of the town, like, do things to make you happy. Take a flight, catch a break, go somewhere for a month or 2 if you could afford to do it. Like, buy yourself something new, give them something more to talk. Do stuff for you, make yourself happy.
One of my fears, one of my dreams, and also my fear, was to open up a salon. And my biggest fear is Lexus. What if one morning you wake up, or in the middle of the night you get a phone call that your salon got burned down?
Well, fuck, I get a call in the middle of the night.
No, like, seriously, like, because my thing about, like, think about it. Every single time it's like, I always
so get burned out or just out of jealousy.
Or like jealousy, but the main thing about you don't know who.
Yeah, but you can't think like that. You can't.
No, because you don't know who don't like you around here.
Yeah, and they don't. Regardless if they don't like you, that shouldn't cause you to dim your light or not to accomplish your goals. To take
one of my
biggest
goals is to do it at the end of this year, God's best. But in the same time, too, I said I prefer taking it elsewhere than doing it here.
Yeah, but anyway, you go. Somebody may feel like, oh, you just come here, artist, that you open salon before them or whatever the situation is.
You just have to send to Haiti.
So that's what you gotta do if you open it.
Yeah, boy.
Send them to Haiti then.
Work hard.
But
I'm sure it's heavy and I stand up on my feet doing it.
No, but you can't let people stop you from reaching your dreams. Like if it's I'm talking about like little minor stuff. And I don't get what people is get from destroying other people's property. Like, y'all know how hard people is work for their things, for y'all to destroy people's property. Like, that alone, I just don't get it. Like, even in relationships, like, I'm not the type of person who can damage or bleach clothes, and that ain't me. I ain't gonna never take somebody things and throw it out and do that kind of stuff. I don't think I've ever went that far in a relationship. It sound like you can't talk. But when it comes down to people property, that's something I don't play with. So that's something I don't know what you get from doing that.
A relief.
That was a relief.
Oh, no, but that situation,
I don't know what situation we talking
I don't
about.
know any situations like that, honestly. But I'm a changed person now. I'm a changed person. I tell people, do not piss me off. But when I say it, I'm not joking. Do not piss me off. But yeah, I'm good now. I don't make no sense. Like, you got to really get me to that point. It don't make no sense get me rally up because it's costing money nowadays.
It does. It does.
My time finally catching up where they just want to put you in court and shit. So,
yeah, someone said another thing is people need to separate social media from real life, which is true.
ooh.
Which is 100% true.
Whoever said that, I purchased a tripod just going on 2 years, and I wanted to start doing content. And I was so scared because I'm like, not everybody gonna know my personal life. Like, hey, come with me to spend my day in X, Y, Z. Like, you're gonna be so in depth in my life.
This thing,
Don't piss me off.
Okay.
You know what? Let's after we can talk and we can do.
Listen.
I had a long day. You don't even ask me how my day going. You know how hectic my day was.
I did. When you sit down here and we turn the live on, it was already late. I said, how was your day?
What your comment was after that? It's always happening.
You being having every time I ask you I have to stop asking you that question now because for every week I ask you that it's the same answer.
Yes, it is.
So I know not to ask you anymore because I already know you had a hectic week.
You sure?
But you see, if you would answer the phone when I call, then I'll know in advance you having a hectic week. But anywho, yes, not everything that someone posts on social media is their actual life.
True.
Y'all need to stop doing that. Stop thinking that y'all know people based off of them being a social media comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, you'll be able to tell people who just post that, because some people is everything what happened to them, you see a big long paragraph. I can't never do that.
Or they grab their camera first thing in the morning, baby in the eye.
No, not that. I mean, like, people who like, okay, if I catch my boyfriend cheating,
Or
I run to the internet and break. No, I can't do
boy.
stuff like that. I cannot do stuff like that.
I'll be so
And
ashamed
then,
because
no,
you catch me
those
on
the
this.
kind of people who business y'all need to be in.
Yeah.
Because you putting it out there, so you want for people to be in your business. But I feel like people who they minding their business and something happened and y'all just quick to talk about it, or y'all see them out on a date with so and so, mind your fucking business.
The first thing, what has killed me with these people when they make these paragraphs, the first thing you say is that I don't like to bring my business. And now I'm invested like, yeah. And I'm like, y'all could be together next week. I don't like to do stuff like that.
No, but stuff like that is when, like when people say, not people, like what we talking about tonight, stuff like that, I could understand you getting shares and whatever, because you put that out there for people to talk about it and share it. You put that out there for it to be a discussion.
There
like,
you go.
You embarrassing yourself by doing that. Like, y'all stop running to the internet and posting your business and then wondering why.
Before the day or the
People and then y'all wonder why people talking about y'all, or why y'all give people something to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's normally what people always waiting for, instead of someone calling you and saying, oh, I hear such and such happened, and you telling them to mind their business, not a word in your business because y'all posted out there.
Literally, and social media ain't no little joke, because from you posted once, it doesn't get screenshot. Whether you take it down or not, it done in people's gallery.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't hit the group chat. The group chats are worse.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
That's one of my besties. Amanda is here. So glad to see you. Love you, girl. But yeah, a lot of things that you give the world you can't take back. So
Definitely.
that's something that we need to be mindful of.
A lot of people don't keep that in mind, though.
No, no. I'm very careful on certain things that I address. Like if I going through something, you'll never know what it is that I going through. The people closest to me will know, okay, what I going through. But even now to like saying, you know, what I don't like even to if like I hate public embarrassment. So if we in a relationship or even if me and one of my friends going through something, even if it's just our WhatsApp, we posting back and forth on, I don't like the subliminals. 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 I do not like the subliminals. I can't say it fast. Every time I say it fast, my tongue tired. I don't like the subliminals. Okay? I don't like when if we just had exchange of words, you run to go post something. I don't like shit like that.
Yeah, because people still go ahead and put two and two together if they have blue contacts. So.
But yeah.
The most I'll do is post something empowering, like, I got it straight, or I know what to do next. But they say, well, screw these hoes, I saw you don't bother with these fake friends and this, that.
No,
Come on,
man. And then now everybody wondering who you talking about.
What is like I said? Like the other day, I had a crash out moment when I say, you only get asked me for a fuck. Everybody, their mother sent me the eyeball. But I say, boy, when I post up, I need something serious. It's like, you only here. But you want to know,
nobody is around when you actually need somebody. And that's what y'all really need to stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Yeah, because I'm not even into a lot of people like to judge. I had an era like that, probably still in that era, where I remember I really started drinking a lot when mommy passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And from then...
I just judge you for that. So.
Yeah, that's what I said. But no, from then, but keep in mind, around that time, it's like, not even mom time, because mom time I was living in the States, but even when I started drinking hard, then when I came back home, it was a shit show. So it's like, everybody's talking about, every time I see her, she lit. You don't pay for my fucking drinks. I have a lot going on. Like, I don't have to sit down and explain nothing to you. You want a shot? That's the only thing I can help you with. Don't ask me what happened to me. Because the main thing, you don't want to genuinely help me anyway to say, like, let me give you some advice or you should do therapy or whatever. I could count on one hand and I wouldn't even finish with the fingers how much people said, you should try therapy. And like, I wouldn't finish with that one hand.
Yeah, you make it obvious.
But I'm putting the bottle down for you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank God.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess if you guys have any questions, anything that you guys want to say, feel free to let us know. Our hour is almost wrapping up. So anything else you have to say to the people? What else you have to say?
No, nothing. I didn't see the time.
Oh, you don't have nothing else to say?
No.
Oh.
You look like you ready to say cut.
Yeah, so guys, feel free to ask any questions. If you guys have anything to say, feel free to at this time. Someone say if you're single. I'm not. You ain't. So when did this happen?
I'm not.
Oh, Amanda. Say, what's your favorite Sabrina Carpenter song?
Espresso.
Please is mine.
No. She sing another song. It's this other song. I feel like crazy that I'm just drunk.
Amanda can say the name right now. Someone say Daddy and Sound Shaw.
Who, me?
Yeah, say Daddy and Sound Shaw.
No, man, I'm a married woman. Don't mind me. I'm married. My ring home. I'm a married woman. Yeah, I'm laughing. He going on his knee, hugging the box. He said, "Would you be my girlfriend?" I said, "Oh my God."
That's what he do? Bad now, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, ah. So yeah, I'm married.
Also, that's why the caption said, He asked me to be your man. Okay. That's it. Go juice. I tell you, Amanda can know the name. Amanda's gonna know.
Oh my god. But no.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. This is the year for lovers. I strongly believe that. But anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure to have y'all with us. We hope that you guys enjoyed the live. Thank you so much for tuning in to another week of Sisterhood Sessions with Meeks, and we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday.
You don't sound excited. And we'll see you next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Tell a friend, call a friend, text a friend.
DDM them too.
I so hate when you say that. You didn't stay on this era. We're not in that era anymore. But tell them a sisterhood session. We used to positive gossip around here.
Yes, and also y'all can feel free to inbox us, giving us topics, things that y'all want to hear, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we are excited to always have y'all join us. We love you guys. Good night.
Good night.